Okay, so we're going to pull something from the repository for the first time. So we're going to go ahead to Xcode. First thing you might want to do is go into GitHub and just get the URL for our repository. That guy. Go into Xcode.
I'm going to write this down.
I'm also taking a video of it.
Oh.
So I'll send you the video. You can just follow along. So open up Xcode. You don't have to open up a project. Then go to source code. Go to checkout. And then just paste in the URL of the Git repository in there. Click next. All right, and then go ahead and choose where you want to save it. I'm going to save it to my downloads just so I don't confuse it with the copy I already have on my machine. So I'll download that. Okay, so now it opened up a project here in Xcode, but I'm going to close it here because we ultimately want to open up the workspace. But that just proved that it downloaded it for me. All right, so now I'm going to open up my terminal, and I'm going to type in CD in my terminal. And then I'm going to go into my downloads where the file was, and I see the folder that it just downloaded.
Yeah.
Now remember, I already typed in CD here because when I drag that folder in, it's going to put the full path to where that folder is after the CD.
Okay.
So that'll take me right to that place. So if I type ls, I see all this stuff in here. So I should see my pod file and whatever else. But punchline for us right now is because we want to keep our repository relatively small up in the cloud so it doesn't take forever to push. It's not putting all the parse and the bolt stuff up there. So we have to rebuild that when we bring it onto our machine. So we just say pod update. So we do pod update. It's going to update all the pods. It'll download whatever jazz it needs to download. And then generates the pod, blah, blah, blah. We're done. So now it looks like this. The last thing is we'll open the workspace. All right, so here's the workspace. It's open, and we'll go ahead and run it on a 6S real quick and just make sure it's working. So this is as if you just did it on your computer. This has nothing to do with the thing I already had on mine. So let's just make sure we can still get in there. We should still have our default user logged in. But if you want to change the username, you can say user2 or something like that. Okay, there's our user 1. We'll log in. There's our news feed. There's this guy. There's this guy. Blah, blah, blah. Make sense?
Yep.
All right, so with those instructions, you should now be able to grab it and try to mess with the graphics or whatever this weekend if you want.
Yeah, I'll mess around with the graphics. I won't submit anything because then I'm going to move.
Okay, so let's see